A long time ago, there was a poor priest living with his wife in a village. It was a day when the priest had gone to the city for some work, and now he was returning to his village. Then he saw that, on the way, a bird was holding a piece of bread and preparing to eat it in a field. Then the priest snatched the bread from the bird's mouth. When the bird lost its food, it looked up at the sky in despair and said, "It is not good to cause sorrow to others." That day, the bird became very despondent. Later, whenever the bird thought of the bread, she would curse the priest, saying, "Just as you have disappointed me, you too will be disappointed one day." While thinking about the bread, the bird did not eat anything for several days and died of hunger, while the priest took the bread home and ate it with joy. After a few days, a son was born in the priest's house. The boy was so beautiful that anyone who saw him would want to pick him up. The parents would forget their hunger and thirst upon seeing him. Little by little, the boy grew up. The parents' happiness was beyond measure upon seeing the boy, who was full of beauty and qualities. The boy was so dear that his parents could not bear to be away from him for a moment. When the boy became a young man, due to the cruel Creator, cruel times snatched away the happiness of the priest and his wife. The day the boy passed away, the parents' tears did not stop. They stopped eating and drinking, lamenting day and night, saying, "The heartless yam has burned us alive. If he were beaten morning and evening, how would he feel?" Saying this, the priest began to express that Yam's heart was being crushed. Seeing the priest cry like this, one day Yam appeared in the priest's dream. "Where are you, crying so desperately for your son? If you want to see that son, you must heed my words. Tomorrow, lock the door from inside and sleep in your prayer room, and do not let anyone wake you for 2 days." The next day, the priest detailed his dream to his wife, and following Yam's instructions, he went to sleep near the prayer room. When the priest fell into a deep sleep, a Yamdut came and took his soul to Yam's realm, leaving the priest's body behind. In Yam's realm, the priest witnessed countless scenes. Some sinners were being tormented painfully by Yamduts, while others were being dragged into the hell pit. The messengers of death were roaming in packs, making noise. Seeing such strange sights everywhere, the priest lost his senses and began to tremble with fear. The Yamdut brought him to Yamraj, trembling with fear. Seeing the priest, Yamaraj said to him, "Do not be afraid. Nothing will happen to you here. Just look over there at those young men. Is any of them your son?" The priest looked at the young men and found his son among them. Seeing his son, the priest happily said to Yamraj, "Yes, Maharaj, he is my son." Hearing the priest's answer, Yamraj said, "Call him here. If he doesn't come, go there and bring him." The priest called out to his son, but he did not come. Then he went near and said, "My child, I have come. Come with me." The priest said this 2 or 3 times, but the son did not even look at him. Then holding his hand, the father said, "My child, look here. I am your father." Hearing this, the son looked at his father and shouted, "Why do you call me your son? I am not your son. You caused pain to the bird by snatching its food. I was born as your son in your home to take revenge for that. Now, do you remember how you caused pain to my heart? Just like that, I have left after causing pain to your heart." Hearing his son's reply, the priest was disheartened and sadly told Yamraj, "He is not my son." Hearing the priest's words, Yamraj said, "You were blaming me for no reason. Now you know whose fault it was." Saying this, Yamraj signaled to the messenger of death. The Yamdut immediately reached the priest's worship place with the priest's soul, and then left after placing the soul into the priest's body. As soon as the priest woke up, he told his wife everything that had happened in his dream. And after that, both the priest and his wife stopped shedding tears for their deceased son. Speaking ill of others, harboring jealousy and envy, These things block your progress and happiness. They have a profound impact on your life. Karma is a state where we do not need to summon it. We get exactly what we have cooked. Actions ultimately come to light. As you sow, so shall you reap soon. Friends, what did you learn from today's video? You can tell me in the comments. I hope you liked today's video, so share this video with someone who needs to hear this story. And right after that, subscribe to the channel. So let's meet again in another new video with a new message. Until then, take care. Thank you and Namo Buddhaya.